14 most important interview questions related to Linux servers covering fundamentals, administration, and troubleshooting. 1. What is a Linux server and how does it differ from a desktop Linux OS? Answer should include differences in purpose, servers versus general users, configuration, and resource management. 2. Explain the Linux boot process from powering on to reaching the login prompt. Candidates should discuss the BIOS or UEFI stage, grub bootloader, kernel initialization, and run level or systemd. 3. How would you set up a basic web server on Linux? This may involve Apache or Nginx installation, configuration basics, firewall settings, and testing the server. 4. What is SSH and how do you secure SSH on a Linux server? Focus on SSH basics, key-based authentication, disabling root login, changing default ports, and fail to ban. 5. Describe the process of adding a new user to a Linux server and setting permissions. Candidates should cover commands like useradd, passwd, usermod, and chmod for file permissions. 6. How would you troubleshoot a server that's running out of disk space? Expect discussion around tools like df, do, nsudo, clearing logs, and managing disk partitions. 7. What are some common Linux server file systems and how do you choose between them? Answer should cover extension 4, XFS, Btrfs, and considerations like performance, data integrity, and use case. 8. What is SELinux or AppArmor and why is it used on Linux servers? Candidates should explain how SELinux or AppArmor enhances security by restricting access at a granular level. 9. How would you handle package management on a Linux server? Answer should include package managers like apt for Debian or Ubuntu, yumdnf for CentOS or Red Hat, along with updates and dependencies. 10. Explain how to set up and use cron jobs for task automation. Candidates should cover the syntax, crontab command, scheduling intervals, and use cases for automation. 11. What is LVM and why would you use it on a Linux server? Expected to cover logical volume management basics, resizing partitions on the fly, and storage flexibility. 12. How do you monitor server performance on Linux? Answer should mention tools like top, htop, vmstat, iostat, and monitoring solutions like Nagios or Prometheus. 13. How do you configure and manage firewall rules on a Linux server? Answer may include iptables, firewalld, and UFW, focusing on allowing or blocking ports and IPs. 14. Explain how you would recover a root password on a Linux server if it is forgotten. Answer should describe booting into single-user mode or using a live CD to reset the root password securely. These questions cover core Linux server concepts and test the candidate's familiarity with both theoretical and practical knowledge. Please visit our channel Krishnavik to explore more knowledge. Thank you.